Welcome to Sweet Lines. Today, we're creating a fun and heartwarming winter story about two siblings and their adorable snowman. We'll also draw a special snowman wearing a gray hat and a pink and white striped scarf. But this isn't just any snowman, he has a magical twist to his story. Join us as we dive into this exciting tale filled with mystery and adventure. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to keep up with all our amazing stories and drawings. Let's get started. The story. It was a crisp winter morning, and the world outside was blanketed in soft, white snow. Emma and her younger brother, Jake, stood by the window, watching the snowflakes dance in the air. "Jake, this is perfect snowman weather," Emma exclaimed, her green eyes sparkling with excitement. Jake yawned, still wrapped in his cozy blanket. "I don't know, Emma. It's cold out there." Emma rolled her eyes and pulled him by the arm. "Come on. We've been waiting all winter for this." After bundling up in their warmest coats and scarves, the siblings stepped outside. The air was crisp, and their breath puffed like little clouds as they laughed and started gathering snow. Jake rolled the snow into a giant ball for the base, while Emma carefully shaped the middle and the head. "Be careful, Jake. It's gotta be perfect," Emma teased as she adjusted her knit hat. "Relax, boss," Jake replied with a grin, placing the middle ball on top of the base. Once their snowman was built, they decorated him with a gray hat, a pink and white striped scarf, two coal eyes, a carrot nose, and a big smile made of pebbles. "He's perfect," Emma said, stepping back to admire their work. Jake laughed. "Let's name him Mr. Frost." They spent the rest of the afternoon playing around the snowman, tossing snowballs and pretending Mr. Frost was alive. As the sun began to set, the golden light made their snowman glow. Later that night, as they lay in their beds, Emma suddenly sat up. She had heard something soft, like a whisper. She crept to the window and saw their snowman standing as still as ever. "Must be the wind," she mumbled to herself and went back to bed. The next morning, Jake burst into her room. "Emma. Mr. Frost, he spoke to me." Emma blinked. "What? That's ridiculous." Jake grabbed her hand and pulled her outside. The snowman stood silently, just like before. "See? He's just a snowman," Emma said, crossing her arms. But then, they heard it, a faint, gravelly voice. "Emma. Jake, help me." The siblings froze. Emma's eyes widened, and Jake's jaw dropped. Did you hear that?" Jake whispered. I think so," Emma stammered. The snowman's coal eyes seemed to glimmer faintly. "Winter is ending soon," he said. "When the warmth comes, I'll melt away." Emma leaned closer, her voice trembling. "But what can we do?" "There's a way," the snowman replied. "You must find the red jacket." "The red jacket?" Jake asked, scratching his head. "What's that?" "It's no ordinary jacket," the snowman explained. "It can keep me frozen even in the warmest days. But be warned, it won't be easy to find." Just then, they heard footsteps crunching in the snow behind them. Turning around, they saw an old man approaching, his long coat trailing in the wind and a wooden cane in his hand. "The red jacket is real," the man said in a deep, raspy voice. "But it's hidden far away, and many dangers lie in your path." "Why is it dangerous?" Emma asked nervously. "Because you won't be the only one searching for it," the old man said. "Others want its power for darker purposes. If they find it first, it could be disastrous." Jake frowned. Why would anyone want a jacket to keep things frozen? The old man chuckled dryly. It's not just about freezing, it can freeze anything. Water, objects, even people. Imagine what someone with bad intentions could do with that kind of power. Emma and Jake exchanged worried glances. We have to try, Emma said finally. We can't let Mr. Frost melt. Jake nodded. But how do we find it? The old man pointed toward the snowy hills in the distance. Follow the northern trail. The jacket is hidden in a place no one dares to go. But remember, stay together, and trust no one. The siblings nodded, determination shining in their eyes. As the old man walked away, he turned and said, "Beware of the shadows. They'll stop at nothing to get what they want." And so, Emma and Jake began preparing for the biggest adventure of their lives. Would they be able to find the mysterious red jacket in time to save Mr. Frost? And who were the shadows the old man warned them about? Stay tuned for part 2 of this exciting story, where we'll follow Emma and Jake on their journey into the unknown. If you're excited to find out what happens next, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching Sweet Lines, and we'll see you in the next adventure.